evening, boys and girls and chilly peeps, wherever it is you're watching. This is Big E for the Big Ian Challenge. It is Thursday. It's day 299, I believe, and it's the day after the night before. And what I mean by that is the day after my local newspaper article hit the internet, and I'm absolutely blown away. Number one by Shirley at the newspaper for doing the story for me. She was absolutely fantastic. The story is just super accurate, you know, and exactly how I would put it myself. So Shirley, thank you very much. Secondly, to everyone who messaged, everyone who knows me through this challenge, friends, family, former students, everyone from Braveheart Gym, Braveheart Warriors, for your comments and your messages of support are very, very, very much appreciated. I'm very humbled and very thankful and grateful to have you guys in my life and get through this. Nextly to my great mate Stephen McMillan, the owner, proprietor and head coach at Braveheart's Gym. Everybody says you need an angel sometimes to get you through life. I think I'm lucky enough and blessed enough to have more than one, and that's exactly how I view my life at the moment. Sometimes in life, in order when you make big changes to your life like I did, and the choices and options we take and make, sometimes the options seem really difficult at the time and you wonder if it's sustainable and you will be able to do it. The reality hits home that you're always going to get help. If it's part of you and you are determined to do something, you're always going to get help. You know, your angels, your faith, whatever you want to use, your spirituality, whatever you believe in, you know, will get you through. And that's what you have to take forward. When people say in messages last night, I would love to do what you do, I was 40 stone, I was 500 pounds, odd, more than that. And I decided one day to stop it and change it, knowing that it's going to take me the rest of my life to do this. I said I want to lose weight by the time I'm 50. I want to be a 36 inch waist, 34, 36 inch waist by the time I'm 50 and fit into a pair of Levi 501 button fly jeans. That was my target when I set this off. And something in my head thought, I'm going to get to 50 and I'll be all fixed and life will just be great after that. Well, nearly 10 months into my challenge, if I've learned lessons every day about doing this challenge and what it takes to do this challenge, I'm realistic enough to know that this is going to be the rest of my life. So anyone who's choosing to lose weight the way I'm doing it, or similar to the way I'm doing, even losing a few stones, you can lose your weight, but if you don't maintain your lifestyle and the things that you do right in order to lose that weight, it's going to go back on and you're going to find yourself back in the same position, and that's not where you want to go, right? You're losing weight because many reasons. You're uncomfortable, you're unhealthy, you're unfit. Why get to your target and then think that's the job done and you don't have to go back, right? This is what we do. We do this. Secondly, I want to thank Dave and Claire. Talking about angels, these two people walked into my life back in, I believe it was May last year. I will find out the exact date. And Dave and Claire are the most phenomenal people, phenomenal couple, I know, and they're awesome wee family. They have supported me, they have guided me, they have laughed with me, they have cried with me, they have seen every aspect of this, even stuff that Stephen hasn't seen. And Stephen's seen me at my lowest point. And there were other times where I found this really hard, and I didn't have the gym to go to, I didn't have Stephen in the team. But Claire's seen me twice, 3 times a week, and then Dave got involved. And although I don't see Dave but more than once a week, once a week I see Dave, maybe a couple of times a week if I'm lucky. Him and I go walking, and this is the thing we've done. 10 weeks ago, Dave and I set about just doing a walk around Palace grounds, and being at that time nearly 34 stones, walking was really uncomfortable, it was really difficult, and hard to do, and challenging. 10 weeks later, this morning, Dave and I have been through many challenges doing these walks every week, and it's the consistency of walking every week, whether we feel like it or whether we don't. Wake up early in the morning and we go do this. And this morning we decided to park at the bottom end of Strathclyde Park rather than walk the park, which we've done again 2 weeks ago. Dave and I walked it, and I walked it for the first time and never stopped. So for me, it's no longer a challenge. I can do that. So we decided to change up this morning and do something different, basing at Strathclyde Park, and decided to park in the car park up where the kids play area was, and start from there and walk to Bothwell, which is a good couple of miles away, 2.5 miles, 2.5 mile walk. So we had to walk out the bottom of Strathclyde Park, cross over the Wraith interchange over the bridges, using the bridges, which was absolutely great fun. There's some pictures that Dave and I have taken which are absolutely awesome. And we walked up the main road, Bothwell Main Street, into Cafe Rosso on Bothwell Main Street to get a latte. Bearing in mind, I only started drinking coffee 3 weeks ago, so Dave's an avid coffee drinker and loved his latte, so we sat in a latte, 15-minute chat, conversation, and then picked myself up and walked back down to the car. So all in all, it was an hour and 47 minutes we walked. It was 5.27 miles all in, and I bumped 1,620 calories in that one walk. Every week we get better, we get fitter, we get stronger. Dave is training for the Ironman Challenge. If you don't know what the Ironman Challenge is, Google it up and have a look at it. Dave and the team for the Brave Hearts are going to be doing this in June of this year over in Cork in Ireland, and he's training to do this. And he hobbled out his car this morning with sore legs and a sore knee and just feeling terrible. And by the time we got a mile and a half into the walk, his knee had eased off and he was feeling great. I'm the one that's back with the injury today. I'm back with a calf muscle problem. Went really tight, got a really sharp pain every time I stood on it, really hard. Kind of eased off the more I walked on it back to the car. But as the day's gone on, it's got worse. It's got a lot worse, and I'm really hobbling bad. So I'll wait and see how I feel tomorrow. So Dave and Claire, phenomenal. These are phenomenal people. The people that don't get a mention in the newspaper article, the people who helped me start all this off, who pointed me in a direction to go, and the support from them is incredible. So I send all my love to David and Claire, to Stephen and Gillian and his family, and all the Braveheart warriors at the gym. I also send my special thanks to Shirley at the Daily Record Hamilton Advertiser for a fantastic article big love out to my family and my friends and everyone who's commented on these posts. To wee Sharon Wood, who sent a phenomenal picture over last night, which made me quite emotional. I'm not an emotional type of guy, but Sharon's like a wee sister to me, and always has been. I've known Sharon since she was just a kid, about 14, 15, she's a few years younger than me. Say a few, maybe 3 or 4. And she's just phenomenal. I have the best people in my life. How can I fail? How can I fail? You guys are awesome. Keep sending messages. I try to reply to every single one. I'll never just reply with a thumbs up or a love heart. I'll always comment. Lastly, before I go, a massive shout out to Sharon McElhenney, who asked for my help about 3 months ago, 3 months ago, to see if Braveheart's gym could help her get fitter, get healthier, get better. And I went in to take Emily to Junior Girls Club this afternoon, and Sharon was in the boxing ring with Stephen doing a PT, and I was over the moon to see her there. When she finished, she sent me the loveliest message on Facebook. Absolutely loved it, and I'm delighted you're coming back next week, and I hope you get somewhere as close to the buzz that I get, because the more I do this, the more I need to do this. It's not a want, I need to do this. And this is real life. This is real love. To everyone out there who's supporting the Big Ian Challenge, love you all. Have a fantastic day, whatever it is you're doing. And from Big Ian, peace. Bye.
Hi, I'm Stephen for Braveheart's Boxing Gym, proud to support Ian, and I'm part of the Big Ian Challenge.